Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement exercises for the graduating class of 2023. My name is Jamie Cruikshank, principal of Thompson Valley High School. The class of 2023 is a class that shines exceedingly bright. They are unparalleled in their academic achievement, display exemplary leadership qualities, and above all else, they are wonderful humans. We will miss you, but we are so excited to see you live your life. Before we begin our graduation ceremony, I would like to welcome and introduce everyone on the stage. Please stand to be recognized when you are introduced. First, our Thompson School District Board of Education members. Madam President of the Board, Ms. Barbara Cruz. Mr. Stu Boyd. Ms. Amy Duran. Ms. Pam Howard. Ms. Dawn Kirk. Dr. Alexandra Lessem. And Ms. Nancy Remfelt. Next, from our district administration, Dr. Mark Schaefer, our Thompson School District Superintendent. Dr. Melissa Schneider, Chief Academic Officer. Ms. Kelly Sain, Chief Technology Officer. Ms. Charlie Carter, Executive Director of Student Support Services. And Mr. Theo Robeson, Executive Director of Secondary Education. And finally, from Thompson Valley High School, Dr. Bernadine Knittel, Department Chair and Senior Counselor. Ms. Tia Thompson, Assistant Principal. And Mr. Roy Trippy, Assistant Principal. At this time, please welcome Jane Harding and Emma Simpkins, our Student Council co-presidents, to the stage.
Thank you. Fellow graduates, outstanding faculty, and cherished guests, welcome and thank you for joining us for today's ceremony. Once again, my name is Emma Simpkins, and beside me is my Student Council co-president, Jane Harding. The last 4 years served us with a plethora of afflictions of which you need no explanation or reminder. Simultaneously, they provided us with fond memories to relive and retell for years to come. Today, the following two oppositional truths are interwoven. In some way, this era has had a hand in molding you into the individualist, developed, capable young adults residing before us. At the same time, it's hard to consider yourself an individual while seated shoulder to shoulder with your classmates who are all wearing the same outfit as yourself. You're an individual in a uniform. However, our commonality is deeper than eye level, deeper than even a conversation could reveal. We are connected by the encounters of yesterday and the relief of today.
In some small sense, we have affected one another. People will flow in and out of your lives. Leaving this arena today, many of us will move on, away from all that is comfortable. Others will choose to remain, beginning their new chapter with familiar surroundings. Many of us are still undecided on our following stages. Whichever category you identify with, each dictates an equal level of importance to the phase of life. Time is a misleading concept. We are unable to experience the past over, and we are unable to experience the future as it has not yet happened. All we are ensured in this present moment is each other. Therefore, temporarily disregard what is on the horizon and embrace the principles that currently define us. There is no yesterday, there is no tomorrow, there is only today, and you are exactly where you need to be. Enjoy these moments before they become memories. Thank you. Oh.
It is an honor to welcome all the family, friends, and distinguished guests who have joined. Students, I invite you to take a moment to look into the stands and see those who have come out to share this occasion with you. I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude to the faculty of Thompson Valley High School, and also the other educators who have helped enlighten and guide you to this point. If you are an educator, please stand and be recognized for your dedication and support of these students. If you are an active duty service member or veteran, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. At this time, we'd like to recognize the various ways this class has excelled academically, as well as all the wonderful organizations with which they were involved. Graduates, please stand when you hear your group called. Valedictorian, E.J. Dotson. Salutatorians, Mary Lackus and Aubrey Watson. Summa cum laude, graduates with a 4.0 and above GPA. Magna cum laude, graduates with a 3.85 to a 3.99 GPA. Cum laude, graduates with a 3.7 to a 3.84 GPA. Diploma of Distinction. That would be all of you in a yellow gown. AP Capstone Diploma. Students who have earned this distinction completed and scored a 3 or higher on the AP Seminar and AP Research exams. They wrote and defended a research topic of their choice and scored a 3 or higher on 4 additional AP exams. Would Tavin Adamson, E.J. Dotson, and Kelsey Jacobson please stand? AP Capstone Diploma candidates: Caitlin Buchanan, Jane Harding, Mary Lackus, Zach McVeigh, Bethany Mickish, Luke Orr, Jada Randa, Teddy Samuel Burnett, Braden Schmidt, Ethan Stern, and Aubrey Watson. Please stand. All of my Seal of Biliteracy recipients, please stand. Those who participated in Avid College Prep program, please stand. Our Chinese honors. French honors. Future Farmers of America. German honors. International Thespian Society honors. International Thespian Society. Eagle Scout honors. Journalism and newsletter. League of United Latin American Citizens. That would be LULAC. Military, those that are going on to the military. National Honor Society. National Speech and Debate Honors. All our ProStart national competitors or completers. Science National Honor Society. Those who attended the Thompson Career Campus. National Spanish Honor Society and Spanish Honors. Student Council. As you can see, I have a pretty outstanding class. The class of 2023 earned $4,425,610 in scholarships this year. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. Next, we will hear from our salutatorians, Mary Lackas and Aubrey Watson.
Holy cow. Hello, friends, family, and the Thompson Valley graduating class of 2023. For people who do not know who I am, my name is Mary Lackas. Over the course of the 4 years I spent at Thompson Valley, I participated in 8 extracurricular activities, one in which I created myself. I played 2 sports, I worked 2 jobs, and ended high school with a 4.48 GPA. However, I convinced myself that I did not work hard enough, that I could have done more. It's kind of funny. We were talking about what EJ was going to write in his valedictorian speech with his mom, Jen. She was texting me about what we wanted to hear him say, and she wrote that she wanted to hear about the topic of not placing happiness on the world's idea of achievement. When I read that, it kind of hit me that that's all I've done my entire life. I thought that if people saw me taking 6 AP classes my junior year, they would think I'm smart. I thought that being a varsity tennis player would make people think that I was strong. I thought that if I didn't work hard as I could every day, that the world would take away the success that I earned. This couldn't be farther from what the truth really is. It's disheartening that it took me till last week to realize that living by the world's expectations and what is successful is going to make me live a happy life. Instead of trying to achieve goals to get a reward or recognition, strive to enjoy the journey. Who cares about the job that you have or the title that it is or what the test score that you earned or anything? Are you happy? Are you enjoying your life? What is important to you and what are you going to do to get there? Class of 2023. I know that speeches really aren't the most fun thing to listen to, and that this graduation is the last thing that you have to get through to take on your new journey, but I hope you truly congratulate yourself from where you are today. Each and every person in this room has done amazing things, and the fact that you've earned your high school diploma today is truly amazing. The journey was not easy. I don't care what anybody says to you. This was hard. This was challenging. Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning is the most challenging thing that you did today. I hope you never let anyone take away your success or your happiness due to what society considers success to be. Your success is what you make of it. Thank you, Jen, for changing my view on the world. I love you. Thank you to my mother for always encouraging me to do my best. I love you. Thank you to my dad for always pushing me to do the extra mile. I love you. And thank you to my sister for making me the person I am today. I love you. Class of 2023, never let anyone take away your sparkle. Thank you. Please help me welcome our other salutatorian, Miss Aubrey Watson.
First, I would love to thank Mary for that beautiful speech, and it was so heartfelt. And all of you for coming today, thank you so much. Having the titles of co-salutatorian and co-class president is kind of funny. I've mastered the art of being second best in not one, but 2 roles. When my mom informed me the other day that Dr. Knittel was on the phone and wanted to speak with me, my first thought was that she was going to tell me that I wouldn't be able to graduate. I have an obscene amount of absences, seriously, like record-breaking. However, my graduating today was at risk for a completely different reason. A mere 48 hours ago, I was presented with my status as co-salutatorian and the opportunity of gracing this stage and you all with my hastily written speech. So I admit the idea of not finishing it and sparing myself by simply not showing up was tempting. But fear not, I've managed to pull myself together and here I am. So thank you so much for everyone who made today possible. Let's give them a round of applause. In this moment of celebration, let us extend our heartfelt gratitude to the dedicated staff and teachers who have guided us along this educational journey. Your unwavering commitment, patience, and belief in our potential have helped us all throughout this experience. Fellow graduates, as we step into the next chapter of our lives, let's remember that true education extends far beyond the confines of a classroom. It's found in the conversations we have, the experiences we embrace, and the diverse perspectives we encounter. Before I conclude, I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to someone who has been my unwavering support system throughout these past years. The one person who has stood by me through thick and thin, my incredible sister, Cassidy. Can we all give her a round of applause? This speech wouldn't be complete without acknowledging just how much memorable you've made this journey for me. In fact, I think we should all take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to the friends, family, and all those who have stood by our side throughout this incredible journey. You have been our pillars of support, and you have helped us down this path. Thank you. And may our paths continue to be filled with endless possibilities, remarkable adventures, and the courage to pursue our dreams. Congratulations, class of 2023, and may our future be nothing short of extraordinary. Thank you. And now I would like to call up a fellow Minnesotan and my absolute favorite teacher, Mr. Cloggy.
Okay, you've got me stuck behind this podium. This will be tough. I'm trapped. Do I use the readers? Can't move, can't jump, boxed in, and the last 15 minutes have taught me to be something of a mic skeptic. Or maybe you chose me to speak to see if I'd say anything controversial. So with a big nod to the late George Carlin, he of the 7 words you can't say on television, here goes nothing. We call that a shot fake. And that gives me a quick chance to say, let's go Nuggets. Really? Why am I speaking? I don't even like your class. Don't forget, I had to risk my life to get toilet paper out of the tree in my front yard. Daff, I saw your van. Becca, Cam, it was your arms tossing the paper high, the rolls, up into the very top of the tree. Just curious, who else was out there? All kidding aside, I love your class. You've done amazing things in our building, and you will do equally fantastic things out in the world. And we do need your help because we're drowning in the shallow. As we commence, we, all 8 billion of us, in 200 countries, face many problems. No time for a complete list. So pretend I hit all the points of contention, globally and at home. Is our problem a crisis of meaning or a deep dilemma of distraction? I think it's both. I want you, seniors, and all the members of the crowd to think, what gives your lives meaning depth, purpose. If you thought of family, friends, the divine, I don't know, Costanza's band, puppies, great. But where do you spend most of your time? It is easy to claim to value something, but the math also is easy. If we spend but a scant few minutes with family and multiple hours on TikTok or Insta-snapping, the sum makes it clear where our value actually lies. This is where distraction comes in. I don't place any blame on you, having grown up with screens and the newest technology popped in your mouth like a binky, but the inertia scares me. Comparison is a true thief of joy, and social media has us drifting toward the shallow end of the pool. Where did those last several hours go, anyway? What didn't we build while watching others' created content? What needs to be understood is that multiple generations, all of us, my mom might be the worst, are prey to overusing our phones and the dance of visual sugar. But we also have the power to choose what we do with our time. There is a difference between watching and posting about life and actually living, working hard with persistence and producing. Watching is passive, and you'll never find full satisfaction from it. Creation, on the other hand, is active. Creation involves work and commitment, and work works. Creation is dynamic. It engages your mind and sparks the interest of others around you. Learning, too, takes work and patience. Do what you love. You've heard that a couple times today. That will be the most fulfilling, especially when your efforts benefit others. A great example of this is Will Berglund, shout out to BF Kitchen, who this week used his EMT skills to save a life at McDonald's. Heck yeah. Where meaning, purpose, and passion meet, it's the perfect path to travel. Choose your career carefully, and don't be scared to switch. I can't stress that enough. I wish you all success in the decades ahead. In a parallel universe, Tucker, Ronan, and I are entrepreneurial giants, billionaires, and I'm teaching Chance Hill how to use the computer. Yet success, more fully defined, is finding your purpose, your place, your symphony, your song. Look around this arena, filled with parents, grandparents, all kinds of different networks of friendship and support. The recipe is clear, like the perfect bowl of soup. Work hard, have fun, serve, be a good neighbor. Focus on happiness, laughter, generosity, a la Porzicki, and gratefulness. A big thanks to my retiring colleagues. Make it a lifetime of continued learning. That's where it's at. Dollop in plenty of resilience. Zoe, you're amazing. And of course, love. Remember, the profit-maximizing algorithms that drive our glass world default to the shallow. Shallow thoughts, ideas void of much, if any, complexity. It's all too often a steady loop of never-ending distraction. We're drowning in it. Yep, ignore that great big noise machine that wants us to live in an edgy, angry, black and white world, trapped by endless measure. Look up and you'll see something better. Turn it off and you'll hear something sweeter. Read a book and you'll learn something new. Purpose and meaning are waiting for us if we rediscover them. Go deep into the woods or up past tree line and listen for that forgotten philosopher's whisper. I close with a poem shared with me while I was in high school. Thanks, Mr. Flim. It was he who first told me exercise is the fountain of youth. Now, the poem. A Bag of Tools by R.L. Sharp. Isn't it strange that princes and kings and clowns that caper in sawdust rings and common people like you and me are builders for eternity? Each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, a book of rules, and each must make, ere life is flown, a stumbling block or stepping stone. We need stepping stones. Be a stone. All the best, class of 23. We'll miss you. It is now my honor to welcome to the stage this year's valedictorian, Ethan E. J. Dotson.
Good afternoon, everybody. By the time I found out I would be speaking here today, I had just about a day and a half to come up with what I was going to say. And on that half day, the Nuggets were playing Game 4 against the Lakers, so it was really just one day. I wasn't going to miss that. Luckily, I've been prepared for this moment through a pattern of persistent procrastination on just about every assignment I've ever had, especially this year. I'd like to start with just a few thank yous. First, to my parents for their unwavering support of my efforts and passions. Next, to all the teachers and staff here at Thompson Valley. We as a class have been incredibly lucky to get to learn from a group of people who are not only passionate and talented at teaching, but just some of the best all-around people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And lastly, to every fellow member of this graduating class. Dr. Seuss once said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." I would long cherish the memories I have with you all. When you're young, the days are long, months slowly drag along, and a time frame of multiple years almost feels like an eternity away. When I first remembered seeing the number 23 at the end of my computer login back in the 3rd grade, and being told that was the year we would graduate from high school, it almost didn't feel real. A decade a date away is quite literally a lifetime to a kid who's just 8 years old. It left my mind quickly at the time, and I went back to playing cool math games on the computer. But now at times, looking back, it feels like I closed my eyes that night 10 years ago, and when I opened them, I was walking into the halls here at Thompson Valley for the very first time, where 4 years would somehow simultaneously fly by and feel like they would never end. And here we now are, teetering on the cliff towards adulthood. And at this time in our lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you have to have it all figured out. Every one of us in the next few days will likely have to answer the question, so what are your plans for next year? What feels like 1,000 times? And you feel like there's a pressure in that situation that you have to have a good answer. And sometimes, if you don't, you can feel as though your adult life is just beginning, and yet you're already falling behind. But I promise you're not. As fast as some of the past years have seemed to go, I promise you have time. It is one of the joys of youth to be able to try and fail, and try again, and change your mind, and try again as many times as you need. You alone are in the driver's seat now. You control your future, and it can be whatever you wish. So go out and try. Try and fail and try again. Find your interests, your passions, your goals, and the people that will share them with you. In the words of Immortal Technique, the purpose of life is to live a life with purpose, and now each one of us gets to decide on that purpose for ourselves. That journey begins now, and on it, I wish you so much more than luck. Thank you. Now we will have the presentation of the class by Dr. Bernadine Knittel.
Dr. Schaefer, I hereby attest and confirm that the students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Thompson School District Board of Education and are deserving of this recognition with the presentation of their high school diplomas. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Mark Schaefer, Thompson School District Superintendent, to the podium.
Final speech, and then you get your diplomas. Greetings, Thompson Valley High School class of 2023. I'm so pleased to provide you with a few brief words this morning at this very exciting time in your life. Speaking of time, I would like to open my speech by providing some lyrics from a song way back in the 1960s, the Chambers Brothers, Time Has Come Today. Not gonna sing. Time has come today, young hearts can go their way. Can't put it off another day. I don't care what others say. They say we don't listen anyway. Time has come today. For you, this graduation has come today, right now. This graduation is also a special time with all of this pomp and circumstance, pageantry, ceremony, and grandeur, where we recognize and celebrate each and every one of you for your achievements, your accomplishments, and your perseverance as you emerge from one phase of your life to the next. This is about you. As a community, we are taking the time to rejoice and celebrate you. Graduations are truly a time to give you a deeply personal acknowledgement that what you have just achieved matters. It is important. You should be proud of this, and you should be recognized in this official ceremony and reminded that you are valued and you are incredible. Sitting among this group are the Class 4A state champions in volleyball, second year in a row, by the way. As well as the Class 4A co-ed cheer state champions, fourth year in a row, by the way. A state second place girls tennis doubles team, a state Final Four girls tennis team, a Daniels Scholarship winner and finalists. We also, We also have musicians, singers, artists, builders, programmers, engineers, JROTC members, scholars, athletes, dreamers, and a hero. The Thompson Valley High School class of 2023 has certainly used your time as a way to experience this school year with agility, perseverance, finesse, and excellence. We are so very proud of you and we congratulate you. As a group, you make up the nearly 230 graduates of Thompson Valley High School. As individuals, what matters is the personal journey that has led you to be where you are. Each one of you have accumulated experiences and stories that have helped to define and shape the person who you are so far. You have learned much through your classes, your activities, and your interactions with your peers. Your family and friends have also played a major role in who you are so far. These experiences and interactions, some happy and joyful, and others more somber and serious, are all part of the fabric and tapestry that makes up who you are as an individual. Over the coming days, weeks, and months, you will continue to reflect and weigh options and decisions that lie before you. For some, this may mean embarking on a collegiate experience, while for others it may mean entering the workforce or joining the military. Others may even seek to pause and take more time to consider next best options. No matter what you choose, know that as a community of family and friends, we stand with you and we support you. Your individual future is not yet defined, although you have taken the time over these last 13 or 14 years of your life, from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade, to take those initial steps into your future that begin to lay the groundwork of what lies ahead of you. The frenetic pace of high school will soon take a brief pause, but only for a moment, to be replaced by new sets of challenges, obligations, commitments, and engagements. This is exciting, and this may also feel daunting. Your future is very bright, and you will have agency, choice, and voice, and even the time to head in the direction that you choose. This is important. Please know that the decisions you make and will continue to make will help to define your future. Draw upon your experiences, your interactions, your stories, and your learning. Don't merely sit on the sidelines and be a casual observer as time passes by, but recognize that you have the power to triumph, overcome, achieve, and persevere. You are unique, and you are capable of limitless possibilities. The impact that you will make in this world is because of who you are as an individual and what you are capable of achieving. So be sure you spend your time wisely, not only in this moment in your life, but also in the exciting time that lies before you. My message today simply is congratulations. We are proud of you and proud of your accomplishments to date. I also hope that you will take your talents, skills, gifts, and passions and make a difference in your world. Whether you choose to remain in our community or you branch out and join a community somewhere else, we wish for you the very best. On behalf of the 7-member elected Thompson School District Board of Education, our 2,700 employees, our nearly 15,000 students, and our entire community, bravo. Thompson Valley High School class of 2023, you made it. Now make something special and spend your time wisely as you make a difference as we send you out into this world. We have so much confidence in you as individuals. Enjoy this time and enjoy all the time that lies before you. Congratulations.
All right, folks, here we go. All right, first up, we got Braden Odell Brenner. Kira Dawn Parks. Joseph Frederick Dutton. Zeta Jane Riggert Foster. Aiden Edward Gregory Gray. Kiara Brooke Hardaway. Chase Emerson Minor. Kaylee Aeneas Kendall. Caden Robert Newmiller. Samantha Ray Lynn Brown. Matthew James Wen Phillips. Clay Edward Cook. Samuel Carl Smitherman. Guinevere Elizabeth Insco. Cody Stephen Spencer. Delaney Michael Newby. Peyton George Ali. William Brett Berglund II. Alondro Catano Molina. Martin Thomas Johnson. Elizabeth Grace Claude. Noah Ray Soto. Gabriel Isaiah Loya. Ashlyn Lee Bellinger. Aubrey Dawn Schaefer. Austin Rubio Rojas Cisneros. Caitlin Jean Wright. Milo Galen Torman. Nevea Juliet Dinas Ramirez. William Noble Wind. Ella Ray Heaton. Traffic jam. Ruby Catherine Crowell. Zoe Kathleen Rollins. Aiden Anderson Jenkins. Okay. Camden Ray Wadlington. Isabella Grace Gallegos. Lila Olivia Harris. Alyssa Lynn Paulson. Isabel Vienne Holcomb. Graceland Summer Rubidoo. Marissa Elise Rath. Jacob Christopher Rutt. Joseph Max Rogers. Sequoia Olivia Simons. Chloe Margaret Rojas. Dylan Matthew Johnson. Dylan DeAndrea Trujillo. Bastian Forrest Bailey. Parker Ethan Muehlbauer. Madeline Elizabeth Isley. Simone Rochelle Chandler. Thea Xiaotong Farrell. Tyson Jacob McCabe. John Michael Fitzpatrick. Gustavo Adolfo Naranjo Lopez. Jason Robert Maida. Ronan David Bittner. Caleb Joseph Pacheco. Taylor Eugene Graff. Landon Zachary Reinsmith. Braden Lee Schmidt. Ethan Richard Stern. Angelica Apollonio. Dakota Walker Jones. Marisela Clara Apollonio. Emma Jane Simpkins. Skyla Jayland Cooley. Jaslyn Cecilia Rubio. Jacqueline Guzman. Odin Brent Crooks. Maggie Noel Milkoch. Michael Mena. Hennessy Jane Moore. Bethany Grace Mickish.
Bianca Gianna Pulido. Logan Robert Booker. Quentin Calloway. Aiden Henry Lawrence. Jaden Linnea Reichert. Jasper Rain May. Darius Hunter Reeb. Trenton James Weber. Ethan Jacob Dotson.
Yvonne Ann Oste. Peyton Lynn Freeman. Ethan Daniel Brungart. Jane Avery Harting. Evan Robert Clegern. Kelsey Noel Jacobson. Trevor Elway Fair. Gordon Leo Luce. Liliana Jennifer Lopez. Allison Marie Mertens. Vanessa Macias Soto. Brenna K. Rutherford. Nelia Maya Rodriguez Tucker. John Thiel Samuel Burnett. Leslie Lisette Ulloa. Aubrey Jane Watson. Carmen Louise Valenzuela. James Thomas Wood. Cheyenne Dawn Halpenny. Tucker Dalton McGinnis. Ezra Rose Fournier. Isabella Marie Valdez. Kirsten Lee Francis. Ariella Marie Beisner. Caitlin Lee-Ching Buchanan. Brianna Megan Dozier. Kaya Marie Childers. Brianna Shaylee Potter. Hope Phyllis Dunkelman. Isaiah Malik Shavers. Lane Rowdy Putnam. Jake Thomas Woodall. Jada Nicole Randa. Jada Nicole Altamirano. Emily Natalie Rios. Tavin Jeske Adamson. Richard Stephen Shattuck. Cameo Blakeney. Jalea Lachey Evans. Charlie Elizabeth Dirtschi. Janelle Rose Benedetto. Morgan Nicole Kakuna Okla Fair. Gage Anthony Jacobson. Cyrus Lee Robles. Fabian Guzman. Nicholas Cody Mason Chapman. Mary Catherine Lacus. Damn it. Adriana Marie Gutierrez. Zachary Daniel McVeigh. Armani Guzman. Luke Jonathan Orr. Donovan Jordan Orr. Zach Savage Orr. Sydney Allen Picaithley. Abigail Grace Adams. Allie Christine Sanders. Xavier Aiden Biggs. Kellen Sheehan Schultz. Ashley Diana Carrillo. Cameron Ann Wiersma. Alex Michael Davis. Rebecca Lynn Wiersma. Aaron Michael Kraus. Jesse James Brown. Charles Anthony Troncoso. Chance Isaiah Hill. Emily Nicole Askland. Cade Xiao Bing Owens. Raven Christina Daniel. Owen David Coy. Jackson Henry Dozier. Gaius Zayden Buckley. Kiana Rebecca Fernie. Kendall Paige Fuller. Everly Catherine Hale. Isabella Josephine Macaluso. Tamsin Marie Hale. Jacus Ezekiel Rodriguez. Celine Heather Hernandez. Emily Ann Andrews. Elizabeth Hazel Human. Jade Josephine Ophelia Brooks. Cheska Heather Franila Labata. Jaden Allen Douglas. Mackenzie Lynn Malone. Nora Margaret Fandry. Demaya Leanne Richardson. Javier Alonso Flores Banda. Andres Antonio Rodriguez. Luke Kyle Gao. Eric James Stern. Anna Sophia Greco. Kiala Lynn Torres. Daphne Rose Lenher. Danae Sabrina Vigil. Carter Matthew Liss. Tristan Anderson Youngblood. Shelby K. Schaefer. Grady Lee Gibson. Antonio Cruz Vigil. Brian Kenneth Novotny. Houston Lauren Fox. Nathaniel Robert Rogers. Devin Daniel McNear. Owen Troy Schutz. Alexis Faith Dickerson. Nicholas John Chamberlain. Kyle Russell Hauks. J. Marie Esparza. Alexander Hayden Chermak. Savannah K. Green. Maya Colleen French. Stephanie Marie Halverson. Joshua David Gustafson. Linnea Kaipualani Long. Caden Christopher Marloff. Jason Colin Males. Britta Donna Ostrich. Caden Kyle Osborne. Carter Jeffrey Patton. Robert Brody Paget. Sophia Jamila Savoy. Brooklyn Grace Roth. Jensen Owen Williams. Lane Isom Sylvie. Ethan Isaac Valdez. Theo Jesus Vasquez. And last one, folks, give it up for Isaac Rodriguez. Congratulations, class of 2023. Now I'd like to welcome up Nelia Tristan Rodriguez. I'm sorry, that's not the right name. Can I see the program? I don't have the thing. Great. Hold on, we're almost there, folks. Thank you. And can we welcome up Nelia Rodriguez Tucker and Aubrey Watson, our co-student body presidents for the changing of the tassels. Sorry, I thought it was right there. And I'm off.
Hi, I'm Nelia Rodriguez, the 2023 class president. I would like to give the first and biggest thank you to my beautiful mother and also my biggest supporter, Tara Jean Tucker, who pushed me to be my very best, guiding me, inspiring me, and most of all, never giving up on me. To the rest of my family, thank you and I love you. Next, I'd like to congratulate and thank my fellow classmates for the opportunity to be speaking here today. The last 4 years wasn't always smooth sailing, and a good majority was spent online, which was an eye-opening and humbling experience. How interesting it was having to stand in front of a computer and warm up for classes like fitness or self-defense. But we made the best of high school and created some unforgettable memories along the way. Whether it was attending sporting events and cheering in the pit, the senior sunrise and sunset, the exhaustion from the late nights with teepee wars, the connections made and teamwork through powder puff football, homecoming and prom dances, where I realized none of us could dance, but instead we all just jump around and sway. Or the camp out, where we had to be reminded by the custodian that we cannot just set a fire on the ground in the parking lot and blast a contradictory mix of country and Kanye music at 1 a.m. Today we begin more challenging but also exciting parts of our lives, ensuring to make new memories. As you navigate this new journey, hold on to these new memories and live them to the fullest so you can brag about it at the 10-year reunion. I hope that wherever your path takes you, you remember your strength and ability to overcome, because this is only the beginning. With that being said, I'd like to give a thank you and a goodbye to Thompson Valley High School and all of the staff who applied their time, love, and patience to our class. I bet your hair was a lot less gray for the class of 2023. Last but not least, I'd like to give my thanks to God. Before I see another person yawn or hear you clap just because the person next to you is, let's make it official and move the tassel, following with a round of applause congratulating the journey and achievements of the class of 2023. So now, do they rise? Yeah? Okay, now you can rise. So now you can grab your tassel and move it from the right to the left and throw your cap. Congratulations, class of 2023. Class is dismissed.